think when you have the end in mind, it helps me to know I'm doing the right thing for children, meaning that we know the types of students that we want to have someday be out there in society. We want productive citizens. We want students who are aware of the world around them.
I strive to create a positive learning environment for our students, and doing that by setting high expectations for our staff and students.
I would definitely have to say the most fulfilling moment is when I walk my seniors into the Cabarrus Arena for graduation.
When you focus on building character, it's something that's going to remain with them for a long time.
You're never really sure. I think when you become absolutely sure you're doing what's right, you're wrong, because you're always changing. It's just like the job is changing and different. You have to grow with the job.
Seeing these kids grow and become very successful, whether it's at the high school level or going to college or work, is one of those things that makes me feel like I'm doing the right thing by kids.
Oh my gosh, that I love them, and that I want the best for them, and that they are, each one of them are so special. They're just so valuable and so important to every part of our life. So.
Well, they know that I really, really care about them a lot. They know that I mean well, and no matter what mistakes they make, it's okay, you know, to mess up every once in a while, as long as they don't do it again.
I want them to say, Ms. Thomas cared for us, Ms. Thomas looked out for us, she treated us fairly, and she was honest with us, because in the long run, that's what matters.
I hope that they're going to remember that I truly, genuinely care that they are successful, no matter who they are, where they came from, how much money they make. You know, I genuinely want them to be successful, and that I tried everything I could to help them realize their potential.
I would like for the Shiloh students to remember me as someone who really cared about them, who loved this school, and who had pride in the school. I come here every day because I love being here. I love the people I work with. I love interacting with their parents as well. And I'd love for them to go on someday and have a memory of me as someone that just really cared about them as people, more than just test scores or as numbers on a report card.
One thing that a lot of people don't know about me is I'm colorblind, and my wife has to pick out my clothes, and a lot of times when kids find out that, they pick on me about it throughout the day, especially if I have a little trouble matching one day or another. So
I was also an athlete. I played volleyball for 6 years, and a lot of people don't know that. I was a track star at some point in my career, and I still have pretty good speed. And oh yeah.
We love doing family road trips, which is crazy because I got 5 kids. And to put 7 of us in a van and do a 4 or 5 hour road trip, but we love it because we put in oldies, songs from the 80s and 90s, and we car jam. You know, we're the family that you see head bopping, and you know, we make up car dances to old songs. Every Michael Jackson song, we got like some type of dance to. So I think we're the only family in the world that loves road trips. No. Okay.
I started working on a dairy farm, and I spent a lot of time there. And when I got into college, I worked on a farm actually in the Parkwood cluster that my other uncle had. And those 2 jobs taught me the value of hard work. And I'm going to tell you what, it never takes a break. And you really get an idea and appreciation for how much work goes into that. And that was kind of, I can't think of too many administrators that can milk a cow, mix cattle feeds, vaccinate cows, drive tractors, and, you know, do all those things.
Something that people may not know about me is that I'm the lead guitarist in a rock band. I've been playing the guitar since I was 13 when I was in 8th grade. It's just a passion of mine, and it's funny because I play a lot of places around Charlotte, and sometimes parents and students, and even perhaps some cabinet staff members have come to see me, and a lot of people cannot picture me doing that. It's sort of Clark Kent Superman kind of thing where I put on the guitar and just have a blast, but it's something I love to do.
Well, it's common knowledge that I have tattoos, but I don't know if people know how many I have. I have 22 tattoos, ranging from really tiny to large. But one thing is that I am afraid of heights, but I've bungee jumped a couple of times. So it's more of afraid of falling if I'm not feeling secure. But so it depends how secure I feel.
What makes me want to come back is knowing that I'm serving a community. People depend on me every day. I have children who depend on me. I have staff members who depend on me. My principal depends on me. And every day I have an opportunity to serve.
I love it. I truly love it. There is nothing the same every day.
Again, when I see kids being successful, that's a huge motivating factor for me.
And I just know I have so much more to learn, and I learn from my staff. I learn every day how to be a better principal, and that's what keeps me going, and seeing the growth in these students.
Oh my gosh, the kids, all the time, the kids. Their growth, their love, their wanting to please, they're just amazing little souls that we get to experience every single day, and it's a pleasure.
When I see students ultimately be successful, especially with some of our marginal students that we have to work really hard to put plans in place so they can ultimately achieve their goals. Everyone doesn't fit into a box. I know when I was younger I did not, but I had certain things that I got involved with that allowed me to be successful, and I was always able to value education because of those things. So that really makes me come back and be excited to do my job each day.